In today's Money Watch, we're focusing on how to avoid financial scams. The IRS recently shared its list of top scams to watch out for this year. Some of the biggest involve stimulus payments and tax refunds, where scammers pose as IRS agents and try to get your bank and personal information. The IRS also warns taxpayers to watch out for fake charity scams. Last year, check this out, Americans lost more than $5.8 billion billion to fraud. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here to help us out because we need it. So, Jill, what's the biggest red flags that people should look out for?
You know, the IRS is very clear. They don't call you, they don't text you, they don't reach you through social media. They generally, I would say 99% of the time, they're sending you a letter through snail mail saying, hey, you owe us some money, and they give you a chance to respond to that. But the reality is, if you're getting a call, a text, an email, you need to just have your guard up, and you think it's from the IRS. The other thing is the IRS is not calling you and saying, we demand payment, send us a gift card. The IRS is not saying, give us this debit card information. And the IRS most clearly is never asking for your personal information. Best thing to do is just delete it, get rid of it. Don't answer the phone if you don't know who is calling.
Sometimes that fear, though, people lean right into it because they don't know. You mentioned email. Tell us about this realistic email that people should watch out for.
I think the fraudsters are getting quite adept at looking at logos and saying maybe they take this from the IRS logo, you get a logo, it looks like it's coming from the IRS. And then there's a demand to action or a must act now. And you can imagine if you're not really attuned to this, you say, oh, the IRS is sending me an email.
It alerts you.
It looks like this. It looks like I need to do something. Let me give them the information they need. And so people are just opening up. And sometimes they have a bit of information already about you. So they'll say, this is your address. Could you just correspond your social security
So that's
number?
how they get you with a little bit of information that identifies with you. They're like, oh, this must be official.
Exactly right.
Okay, so most people, when they think of scams, they think, oh, it's just older people that aren't really hip to the internet and they don't know how to use their phones or email. But 41% of people in their 20s were scammed last year. So young people are falling for these tricks as well.
Absolutely. Why? Well, I mean, it is emotional. So what is a scammer doing? A scammer is sort of leaning into your fear or your greed, right? So on the fear base, if I'm 25 years old and I get something and it says, you owe us money, we're from the IRS, you're like, oh my God, I got to do something. And so when you feel like your emotion is heightened, you're more likely to give over information. Think about the general scams that are out there. They really do lean into the fear base, like you owe us something, or it could be the greed base. Hey, you're missing a stimulus payment. And sometimes it tugs at your heartstrings. Hey, those poor people in Ukraine, give us money. And the charity that it comes from, you think it looks like a legitimate charity. It's not. So just have your guard up. It's kind of like defensive driving. Like, you got to have your guard up.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us about cryptocurrency, because it's a buzzword and people hear crypto and they think, I need to get rich.
Yes. And I think that's the greed part. It's amazing. So when you think about it, crypto is this great combination for scammers because it's volatile, so it's gone way up, goes way down, get in on it. It also has a lack of clarity, like, what is this thing? So
it's a layer of mystery to how it all works.
Exactly, and so if I'm confused, I'm like, yeah, maybe I do need to do that. So we really want people to be careful. $1 billion lost to crypto fraud last year and through the first 3 months of this year. And those frauds can be, it can be something as awful as like a boyfriend, girlfriend saying, hey, pay me in crypto, do this. But it's usually a get-rich-quick scheme. So remember, when you're investing, of course, any solicitation, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true.
Appreciate you. So you go from dollar Jill to keep it real, Jill.
Yeah.
This is valuable information. Jill Schlesinger, thank you so much.